and welcome to another Archer's Tale. And today we're talking about dating apps and one specific dating app. And the lesson here is how you can turn a negative into $1 billion positive. We're going to be talking about Whitney Wolfe Herd, who was born on the 1st of July in '89. She's an entrepreneur. She founded Bumble, and Forbes has named her as in 2017 and 2018, one of the most richest under 30s as well. In 2018, she was also named as Time's 100 list as well. Heard has also become the world's youngest female self-made billionaire after taking Bumble public earlier on this year, back in February. So let's talk about how she did just that. So at the age of 22, she actually joined a development team and actually developed an app called Tinder with Rad and Chris Golginski. It became an IAC incubator startup back in 2012. Wolf actually became the vice president of marketing for Tinder, and rumor has it she's the person who gave the name Tinder to the actual organization. She also had been credited for fueling the popularity of the app on campuses all over the US and growing its customer base. Wolfe Herd then, in April 2014, resigns from Tinder. After spending a number of years working on it, she resigns. A few months later, the reason becomes clear. She files a lawsuit against Tinder and the boardroom for sexual harassment because she was dating a partner there. They broke up, and he carried on with his advancements there, which were unwanted. She felt no support or help in that area and filed for a lawsuit after she resigned. Now, they did settle the lawsuit out of court, and allegedly she got $1 million in company stocks as well as dollars. Now, she wanted to actually leave the dating app and the dating sites arena. She wanted to take the money and start a company elsewhere. However, she then started chatting to a friend, Andre Ardravi, who is the founder of Badoo, another online site, and came up with a different strategy. She moved to Austin, Texas. There in Austin, Texas, she was knocking about a few ideas. And then she found, after speaking to a few of her friends, that many of these online dating sites are kind of dominated by men. So men make the first approach, men make the unwanted messages or advances, and the women just kind of have to put up with it. In fact, discussing this particular pain point to a main investor many years later, Herd actually remembered saying, I always wanted to have a scenario where a guy didn't have the number, but I had his. At that point, the idea for Bumble was born. So she actually then took the investment that she got from the settlement and from her other work, and with the help of her business partner there at Badoo, they set up Bumble. By December 2015, the app reached over 15 million conversations and 80 million matches, which is not bad going at all. Now, this year, February, Bumble went public, an IPO, which famously, if you have a look online, which she did with her son, her baby boy, went viral. And the company is meant to be worth well in excess of $10 billion. Now, her Twitter timeline, if you ever get a chance to have a look at it, it's quite interesting too, because she's turned something that is a massive, massive negative into something positive, and is trying to really help definitely a lot more of the women and the females of this world to have a better voice and have a better standing. Her Twitter timeline, some of the tweets that she said is she's trying to definitely ban images of guns on the platform. The other thing that I liked a lot was she was actually heavily scrutinizing any actual profiles that were actually harassing various members on their platform on Bumble. And she's very much somebody who's putting her money where her mouth is. Earlier on this year, she actually set up a venture capitalist fund for Black and brown women to actually create their own businesses. So she's a woman who, again, epitomizes trying to take something that's really, really negative, like sexual harassment, like bullying in the workplace and is literally trying to create a better world and company by starting with her own. And that is how you literally make a negative into a positive. And that's why if you haven't seen or understand what the meaning is behind Bumble, now you know. Thank you very much for listening and taking part. Thank you for all the comments and the likes on the last video about KitKat and how it changed the world. If there's any more, if you want to know any more videos or any more comments, please subscribe to the Instagram page and also the YouTube channel. Pretty soon we'll be talking about this, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, a film that I worked on, and yeah, we'll be talking about that in due course with some of the people that were involved. So again, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so, and also take care, and I'll speak to you soon about another story that maybe you haven't heard of before. Bye.